Rowan, you're back! Lady Drissel has been worried sick about you. Please, pay her a visit so she knows you're okay.
Why, I intend to do just that. Ah, Ludger, I should probably explain. I once served Lady Drissel. She's an heiress of the Cheryl family that has long ruled this city. I was just about to visit the manor and pay my regards to her, in fact.
Hey, we want to go! I want to see her too! You should come with us!
I could never say no to you, Elise.
I'm glad you're coming with us. Ludger will do our bidding.
It's settled then. Pardon me a moment. I must respond to this text.
Look at those fingers fly!
Do forgive me. I assure you, we can trust Lady Drissel completely. Regardless of your nationality, I know that she will welcome you with open arms.
Drissel is my best friend in the whole world. She works really hard, and she's super nice.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I've just remembered an urgent errand. Please, go on ahead without me. I'll follow shortly.
What is it?
Oh, nothing important. It won't take but a moment.
He sure left in a hurry. What's old Beardo up to?
We should follow him.
Huh? Why? He did say to go without him, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm worried about him. Let's hurry. He went towards the Colmar Trail.
Ludger, I wish you'd gone ahead as I asked.
Are you hurt?
I shall feel this tomorrow, but no injuries of consequence, thank you.
Did these people attack you? But why?
They're from a group of extremists who oppose peace between the realms. They don't seem particularly fond of me. I took the opportunity to settle our political differences, at their insistence, of course.
And this doesn't shake your faith in achieving peace?
Now that the schism is gone, I can't imagine any positive future without peace between the two nations. The fostering of that future, to see people united as one, is my last and final duty to this world. At my age, I have little time for regrets. I will give this cause everything I have.
Yeah.
Pardon me, I've received another message. Ah, if it isn't Marcia.
Marcia the Chancellor? You two are pen pals?
Incidentally, yes. I reached out to her after the last fractured dimension incident. I'm happy to say that now we like to exchange messages from time to time.
Smooth moves there.
It's not like we're exchanging state secrets. We just discuss the works of Bradbury and such. Charming.
So, what does the message say?
I'll read it aloud.
We've received intel that Olympian extremists intend to make an attempt on your life. Please respond with your current whereabouts immediately. I will do everything I can to help.
You sure are Mr. Unpopularity.
Wait, but help's on the way, right?
No help will be forthcoming. I have declined her offer.
You declined? What? Are you nuts?
I know that she means well, and for that I am most grateful. Yet I fear the opponents of peace might take advantage of the situation to undermine the diplomatic process. Therefore, I shall handle this myself.
Huh?
They're already here?
Things are moving too fast! Who are they?
Just your everyday invaders.
Are they dead?
I don't want this to happen every day. Let's take them down.
Never back down!
Why did this happen?
Sorry to get you all involved.
It's okay.
We're just upset you hid this from us.
You've gotten strong.
I've got to get stronger.
I feel more enlightened.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
It seems we all made it.
That was scary. Oh. Thanks.
Ah, Chancellor Marcia.
What's it say?
Part of me wants to call you a fool, but I know that's not true. I had the same concerns as you. Be safe, Rowan. I look forward to sitting opposite each other at the next diplomatic conference. P.S. You're a most impressive man, as is this King Gaius you so honorably serve.
It sounds like you've really gotten the Chancellor to trust you and Gaius.
How I wish I could believe that.
You can't lose heart now, Rowan.
He's right. At your age, you need all the heart you've got left.
After all, widespread joy is a greater joy for all, right?
Thank you, everyone. Now, I do believe we're late for an appointment with Lady Giselle.
Let's not keep her waiting.
You're always welcome here, Rowan. And who might you be?
I'm Elle. That's 2 E's and 2 L's.
A pleasure. I'm Giselle, also with 2 E's and 2 L's.
It's nice to meet you.
Ah, you must be Ludger then. I've heard so much about you. Lately, Ellie's texts are nothing but Ludger this and Ludger that. Giselle!
I want to hide in a sock drawer.
You have the best timing. I've been planning a little activity I was hoping to share with you. An activity?
What do you have planned, milady?
Well, you see,
Ooh, what could it be?
it's a time capsule.
A time capsule?
A time capsule? What's that?
You don't know? What are you, 5?
It's a casket filled with all sorts of items. We'll bury it and dig it up years from now for nostalgia's sake. It's great fun.
Hey, that does sound like fun.
But why the sudden interest in time capsules?
It's not sudden. I've been planning this for ages. I wanted to do something together that we'd all remember. Something unforgettable. I love it. Then it's settled. Everyone, pick something you're willing to part with for a while.
What should we bury? How about you, Tipo? No way! I'm claustrophobic! What should I choose?
The harder your decision, the more memorable it'll be.
Very well said, Lady Giselle.
Okay, go figure out what you'd like to have buried, everyone.
You are quite an ace with those backflips. But aren't those hard on your back? Here, allow me to apply a little cold compress to head off any swelling.
Have you decided what you want to put in the capsule?
I have just the thing in mind.
Great! Everyone's ready! Let's bury the capsule right here. Done and done.
How long do you intend to leave it buried, Lady Druselle?
Good question. I figure an even decade will do. 10 years. You'll be a grown-up, Elise!
Me too.
I'm afraid I might not be around.
Hush, Rowan. This just means you're stuck staying alive for at least another decade. I expect you back here in 10 years, no matter what.
Lady Druselle...
That's an order.
Yes, mistress.
10 years. I hope the time flies by. I wonder what the world will be like then.
Found you. Come with me.
Are we playing hide and seek?
Nope. Try again. We're heading out. Make sure your gear's in order.
Mind telling us where we're going?
Someplace in the neighborhood.
Why are we going there?
To get a bear paw.
A bear? We're gonna see a bear?
Correct. I heard they live nearby. You can make a world-class soup stock out of a bear's paw, you know. I'm talking grade A gourmet.
Wait, do you mean the ones that live in the Nala lava tubes?
Oh, you've seen one? Is it cute and fluffy?
Those aren't exactly bears. They're violent bear-type monsters.
Precisely. Why do you think I asked for your help?
You asked?
I did, and you agreed. So it's settled then. Let's hunt some bear!
Hooray, bears!
If I could just get my hands on a bear paw.
Hey, listen, I know all about gourmet ingredients, too. Have you ever heard of rose petal jam? It's super sweet and smells great.
That hardly sounds like a gourmet ingredient. The price of roses varies by type, after all.
No, it's super gourmet. My daddy made it out of roses that he planted just for me. He said it was the only jam like it in the entire world. You can't get more gourmet than that.
That was just your father trying to impress you.
You wouldn't say that if you tried it. You can't just go around dismissing everything like that. That's why you're so close-minded and ignorant.
What?
I already know way more about everything than you do.
You think you can rival the knowledge of the mighty Maxwell? You've got pluck, I'll give you that. But I know way, way, way more than you do about every topic in the entire universe.
Well, I know way more than that. Way more.
Oh, is that all? Because I know way more.
It's so hot. I'm gonna melt.
You'll be fine. Just a little bit longer. I bet that bear is just ahead.
Hello there.
From what I heard, the bears should be around here.
Then let's split up and search.
Any luck? Oh no, Mila!
What do you think you're doing?
What happened?
Ludger was totally grabbing Mila's...
Al, that's enough. What? I wasn't that loud.
Mila!
Behind you!
Huh? Looks like someone's not playing fair.
He doesn't look so cuddly.
See? Didn't I tell you?
Shut up! Come on, let's do this.
This can't end here.
Rally the soul and grant us life.
Not yet! Mila! Disintegrate! I got your back.
We need to do our best.
We can do this! Not yet! Mila! Zero divine! Form destroyer!
This'll hold them.
Great healer! Disintegrate! Shoot! Dual conquest!
Use water.
Shoot! Link charge!
You ready?
Disintegrate! Here!
Hope you don't mind. Sharing is caring.
Shoot! Dragon Deluge! Deeper launcher!
I can help you heal! Give up! Don't worry! Hold down! So weak! Don't worry!
Can't end here.
Not yet! Rally souls and grant us life! Resurrection!
Not yet. Link up.
Rally souls and grant us life!
Hang in there. What happened?
You shouldn't be here!
Dude!
Rolling assault!
Dark protection! Zero divine! Extension! Dual wolf! Form destroyer! That was rough.
Are we really gonna eat this?
Well, yeah. I mean, the book said it'll be tasty.
You got
Now I have the strength to protect.
Hey! You better not
I'll keep getting better!
Bigger and...
That's not the kind of bear I had in mind. Not even close.
Your cooking secrets. Teach them to me. Immediately.
Now?
Consider it an apology for your crass behavior. It's your chance to wipe the slate clean.
Fair enough.
Smart boy. It's easier for everyone this way.
Is everything okay over here?
Couldn't be better. I'm finally ready to make the ultimate soup.
You perfected the recipe?
Mostly. It just needs a few finishing touches. I have the ultimate secret weapon.
What crazy ingredient is it this time?
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not about to tell you with that attitude. Besides, if I told you, I'd never get to be #1.
You're certainly in this to win.
To be honest, I don't care that much. I just want to see that look on Elle's face.
What are you talking about?
We're discussing how thoroughly I'm going to trounce Ludger.
Really?
Really, really. Isn't that right, Rolo?
Sorry. Got orders to make you pay up. You've broken the 500,000 gold mark in your payments! Nothing gonna stop you.
Very here. Sorry to bother you again. That Erston fellow has come here demanding to speak to you several times. I told him how to contact you directly, but he didn't seem to understand how to work his GHS.
Think His Highness is angry?
He's waiting for you in front of the Spirius building. Wish him my best.
Don't run so much. I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself.
I'm fine. You worry way too much.
Oh, hey, Hurston. Good news. It looks like your friends finally arrived.
Thanks for the info. Let me know if you hear anything else.
Maybe next time we can chat over drinks.
Sure, first round's on me.
I should have guessed that Gaius was the cause of that hubbub. Oh, right. I was just showing Mila around. She wanted to learn more about Olympius.
You people can't do anything without Spirix.
That's a bitter pill. Until recently, it would have thrown me into a rage.
Ugh, don't do that!
Hey there.
We meet again, Muse. I had heard you were here.
Well, you heard correctly.
Yes, Olympians are really no different from we Rieze Maxians, once you get to know them.
You said you wanted to speak with me?
Yes, you and one other person. Rowan brought me up to speed with what's been happening. So, you're the former Maxwell.
And you're some sort of big shot? Is that it?
The biggest shot. He's a king for crying out loud.
Whoop-de-doo. I'm the Lord of Spirits. Beat that.
I must admit, I'm fascinated. So these fractured dimensions undoubtedly do exist. But I digress. Ludger, I need to know if you're truly worthy of carrying the fate of the world on your shoulders.
And if I'm not worthy?
Death.
Seems fair enough.
Dying isn't allowed!
How exactly do you want him to prove it?
Bring me into a fractured dimension, so I might see his actions for myself.
Vera here. We've detected a new fractured dimension. The rift is in Canbelar. Please depart for it immediately.
Perfect timing.
I'll come too. I want to watch you end a world.
You know, Ludger's been doing a pretty good job out there.
I hope you're right. Will you accompany us, Muse?
No, I have to search for Mila.
I understand your concern, but worry not. She set out to deal with our crisis. There is no doubt in my mind that she will appear before us.
Indeed, you're right. It's just the sort of woman she is.
So, you probably don't know, but I'm a reporter now. Mind if I whip up a human interest piece on you?
That would completely blow my cover.
Oh, no problem. I won't run it until after you finish your work.
Finishing it could take years.
No worries, I can wait.
In that case, do whatever you deem fit.
Awesome, thank you! This'll be the story of a lifetime! But hold on, if you wanted to talk to Ludger, why didn't you just call him on his GHS? I can give you his number if you don't have it.
No thanks. Rowan was kind enough to program this, but...
Let me guess. Technology's not exactly your thing?
It's time to show me around one of those fractured dimensions.
Best story ever!
So kings don't really live in castles, huh?
Well, I'm sure some of them do. Wow, Gaius, you've really managed to adapt yourself to Olympius, huh? Hey, Erston, you've really managed to adapt yourself to Olympius, huh?
Yes, by posing as the scion of a wealthy family from a remote region of the country. They've taken to calling me the prodigal son down at the docks.
You've developed a whole character for yourself. I had no idea you were such a performer.
What's a prodigal son?
The world is in crisis and you're playing make-believe? Maybe you should take this a little more seriously.
Do you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, maybe you should.
If I were truly not taking this seriously, I would be sitting atop my throne in Canbelar, pursuing short-term benefits for Rieze Maxia. I would be viewing incoming information about Olympius through a lens of suspicion and ignorance.
I see.
And that's why you're living out some fantasy life in enemy territory?
The Lord of Spirits braved any and all deadly lands without fear. Could a king of men dare to do any less?
His Highness really is a great man.
Al, you're not supposed to call him that.
Oh, His Prodigal Highness really is a great man.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I was merely noticing the differences between your hairstyle and Prime Mila's.
What's Prime Mila's hair like?
How can I explain it? Locks of hair sort of pop out of the left side of her head.
That's like how a child would describe it. You sure are ignorant about these things.
The topic does not come up often in my political and military planning meetings.
She probably has self-style it for her. I used to do that too, but maintaining it was such a hassle. Although when I swung it around quickly, I could distract a foe between attacks.
So that's what it was for.
I know what you mean. If my hair isn't parted straight down the middle, it drives me crazy. But it's such a pain trying to get it to stay that way.
Elle, Do you do your own hair?
No, my daddy used to do it for me.
And now?
Now I have Ludger do it.
Then isn't he the one who should be complaining about it?
Well, it's a pain to have to hold still for so long.
So this is a fractured dimension.
Waymarker response detected. Commence retrieval.
There's a waymarker here.
What do we do?
First, we try to find the thing that sticks out the most from the prime dimension. That's usually the catalyst.
Isn't this your hometown? Notice anything unusual?
It's as if there's a pall in the air.
Well, the first step in reporting is to ask around.
It's freezing! Why does it have to be so cold here?
You can warm yourself by conserving the energy you use, flapping your tongue, and use it to move your body instead.
Must you always say such tedious things in such a tedious way?
Then your tedious grumbling makes us two of a kind.
You really are a delight. I'm guessing you don't have many friends, huh?
Friends? Indeed I do not.
That's not true. Weren't the Chimeriad your friends?
It's been a while since I've heard that name.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Wingle, Agria, Zhao, and Pressa. They were Gaius's bodyguards, and they were all super powerful warriors.
So where are they now?
Yeah, about that.
They aren't anywhere. They're all dead.
Oh.
Oh no.
It was during the war when they opened the schism. We were involved, too.
There's no need for you to feel responsible. Wingle, Zhao, Pressa, and Agria gave their own lives so that I could move forward with mine. The responsibility for their sacrifices rests solely with me, and I will not dishonor them by compromising my goals. That is all you need to know.
Right.
It's so cold.
Is it? I find it quite refreshing for this time of year.
No way! There is no way it gets colder than this! Back me up on this, Ludger.
It's not so bad, right, Gaius?
Indeed. I hardly even need a coat.
Are you crazy? You'll catch a cold.
Once you've acclimated to the weather, you'll have no such concerns. When I was in my 20s, I'd walk down this street in short sleeves with a pound of ice cream.
What?
People can get used to anything. But you already seem quite tolerant of the cold, Ludger. Perhaps you are ready to embark on a special journey. I crafted an igloo outside of the city, my secret fortress of icy solitude. It has a spectacular view. It's one of the many places that are truly special to Canaan.
Wow, His Highness is really something.
The me of this world has already abdicated the throne. So this is what a fractured dimension is like.
Nice one. Bye-bye. See? I knew kings were supposed to be in castles.
In this world, at least.
Can't say I like the looks of that. Not one bit.
I don't know if we're gonna get through this way.
Disperse. The castle is off limits by order of His Highness King Li Ying himself. You shall not pass. If I fail in my duties, he'll kill me too.
Nowhere to run. Here we go.
Leia!
Now! This is a job for two.
Leia!
Leave it to me.
Thanks again!
No way!
No apologies.
This city is as tedious as it is annoying.
The real thing is actually quite nice, really.
What's going on here? It's deserted.
Has the current king become a kings in their solitude?
It wasn't supposed to be like this. This is wrong. Why do you vex me so? Who are you people?
Winkle?
More would-be assassins vying for my head. Rest assured, no guards shall fly to my rescue. I'm a lonely king who deserves to die. But first, I will make you rue the moment you dare to set foot in my throne room.
What the heck?
Stay your hand. Give us a moment. Mian Li Ying.
Bayaltidin yuai kairadinyin, terkurayalin yalyodin.
Jibiti Yayo Li Ying Kiwung Tin.
Erston? Erston, you came back. Please, Erston, try to forgive me.
What happened?
Must you make me say it? It started when you began talking about abdicating the throne and abandoning your people.
Why would Gaius do that?
Carla was fading. You wanted to be with her at the end.
Carla, her illness.
Who's Carla?
Gaius's little sister.
I know that once you make a decision, you never waver in it. So I begged Carla to help you refocus your attention on your kingly duties. She agreed to help, but I never thought that she would...
To prevent me from going through with abdicating, she took her own life.
Hurston, forgive me! I never dreamed that would happen. You must believe me, please!
Her death broke this world's Gaius, and he left the public eye forever.
What? You're not Hurston.
I'm not the Hurston you know, that much is true. But believe me, I understand how he must have felt.
But your tongue! Hurston Outway was my only true friend. You could never understand him.
So the possibility existed for us to be friends.
Clearly he didn't feel the same about me. Hurston abandoned me along with his people. Why? Damn it, Hurston! Tell me why!
He's the catalyst!
Ludger didn't even need to help this time.
Are you really up for this, Gaius?
This brutality is what it takes to destroy a world, right? How can I presume to judge Ludger without first having walked a mile in his shoes? Now. So this is the divergence catalyst.
This one's different from my sister.
He's using a booster!
It's so scary! Do something!
Cover me! This is a job for two!
Alright!
Leia!
Here we go!
Now! The ritual of destruction!
Armor up!
Condemnation! You ready?
Second restoration! Gaius!
Here we go!
Circle, circle!
Follow my lead.
I guess so.
Moon!
Nowhere to run.
Feeling peculiar.
You shouldn't do that!
Not good.
Get in the game.
Second restoration! Gaius!
Holy Spirit, hear my plea. Energize.
Oh?
Second restoration! Flame ring! Eradication sweep! Shock! Circle!
Here we go.
Armor crusher! Gaius! Link try! Reap what you sow! Moon! Moonlight assault! Gaius! Link charge! Lightning Nova!
Alright! Gaius!
Disintegrate!
Armor crusher! Disintegrate! Gaius! Leap charge! Leap charge! Here we go! Leap charge! Leap charge! Disintegrate! Lay up! Leap charge! Now! The ritual of destruction!
What?
I told you not to overdo
I feel peculiar.
You shouldn't do that.
Oh, come on.
All
things in moderation.
Jumper circle!
Follow my lead. I guess so. Don't hold back.
Away.
Here we go. No way to run.
Now.
Good. Get in the game.
Armor crusher! Gaius! Leap charge!
You okay with this?
I do what must be done.
Figures you'd say that. Hey! You better not under...
This is the result of my hard...
We have no limits.
Hurston, save me, please!
To sit upon that throne means embracing the needs of the many and forsaking the needs of the one. To rule is to accept a lonely life. A king must discard his own sense of self.
It was too much for me.
Indeed. Ludger, I leave the rest to you.
Are you sure about this, Gaius?
Have you already forgotten that my reason for coming was to judge you?
Hey.
Farewell, Li Ying.
Look, Ludger, the waymarker. Hey, you did pretty good there.
Good job back there. So that was a fractured dimension. It's true. I spent many sleepless nights wondering whether I should abdicate the throne for Carla's sake. But when it was all said and done, I chose to remain king. Do you know why?
Because you liked ruling?
Spoken like a true Olympian. But I suppose you are right, in a way. I cherish my contact with people. It's a source of great personal strength. I suppose that a king's duty to offer guidance to his people is what appealed to me about leadership in the first place. Mark my words, Ludger. There's a lesson for you in this. Destroying worlds requires a sense of detachment, one that will corrode the strongest of souls. If you continue to fight on your own, the isolation will consume you someday.
Isolation means being alone, right? So there's no problem, because Ludger's got all of us.
That's big talk from a little girl.
Talking is my speciality.
You know, Gaius, they say the more the merrier about a lot of things, including support.
I suppose you're right. Feel free to call on me if you ever need help. Or if you just feel like grabbing a drink.
Whoa, nicely done, Ludger. It's not every day you become drinking buddies with a king.
You picking up the tab?
No, we'll split the bill evenly.
Guess you're not that close of a buddy.
Man, I'll be an old lady before I can finally publish this story about Gaius.
You okay with that?
Guess I gotta be. He's not the easiest guy to read, but I know there's a lot going on in that head of his. If I put in the time and effort, I know I'll figure out what makes Gaius tick eventually. Kinda the same with you. But don't worry, I'm not gonna write some trashy tell-all, you know.